Very good afternoon, everybody. Welcome to one more technical analysis session by Pathfinders. And today I booked a profit of 50,211 rupees so far. And in the morning, expecting a change in momentum, we used a combination of RSI and stochastics, and it was the stochastics that gave us the early entry. And then I was mainly trading the Nifty and the Bank Nifty and some option strategies. As you can see, one of my strategies is still going on, designed for a few days, in which my best case scenario is about 50,000 rupees of profit, and my worst case scenario is 10,000 rupees of loss, a mildly bearish strategy. So let's start by analyzing the index and seeing where the market is likely to go from here. The uncertainty is over. BJP has formed the government. The cabinet has been announced. Mr. Amit Shah is the home minister. And for the first time, we have a lady as the finance minister. So let's start by looking at the technical chart, guys. This is the daily chart that I was trading, and let's see it from the start. Let's understand the chart. Now, this is the index at 11,925 today. Very high, 29.65 was the last P, but a momentum-driven market sometimes doesn't bother about P. So let's divide it into scenarios now. Instead of trying to predict where it will go up or down, let's look at the various scenarios. Scenario number one is this. This is the election day candle, and this was the high made. And in case the market moves above this, it will be a breakout, and market can move into uncharted territories, 12,400, 12,500. Despite being very, expensive, it can still keep on remaining expensive for some time. That is scenario number one. Then this was the breakout that happened in the market. And as long as the market remains in this range, this I'm calling zone one, you will see a market remain sideways for some time. So, and making a flag pattern, trying for a breakout, but it will all depend how much more money the big players are willing to commit in this market. And as we saw today, there was a very sudden sell-off that happened today. Then let's look at scenario number three. This was the gap up that happened into the market after the exit polls, when it was becoming clear that BJP was forming the government and probably on its own. So this is the zone two I have, and it's a very nice chance that the market might correct back to this level. Since this is where it moved up, it might start correcting back towards this level, and it has given indication in the last 4-5 days where it has not really gone up. 1, 2, 3, 4. It's the fifth day when the market is actually sideways. And in case the market breaks this level down, then it can have a very simple gap filling, zone 3. So far, this looks to be the scenario in the market. On the upward side, a breakout might take it maybe till 12,400, 12,500 rupees level, but being very expensive and all the uncertainty over, until unless new money is committed to India from outside or our own internal money, The scenario looks more of a consolidation, profit booking, and around 11,400 looks to be a nearby target where in the next month or so you can find the market coming down. The stocks are expensive at this moment, but we are into a momentum driven market. Who am I to say whether it will go up and down? The market has a mind of its own. But one thing I was told by my mentor, whenever the market is very expensive, selling is a great idea. And whenever the market is very cheap, buying is always a good idea. So this is how the scenario looks. I think next few days are a wait and watch to see from here, does it break on the upside or does it break? So mark these two levels, 12,040 and 11,850. So this is the range. Above or below, you will see what is happening in the market. Now, in this, if I change it to Bank Nifty, I'm seeing Bank Nifty has more or less the same kind of a situation. So if I mark the Bank Nifty here, this is the election result day high, which is failed to break today. Then this was the breakout in Bank Nifty. You see the range is a little bigger here. And this is where it found its support today and jumped up. Then the third level would be here. And below this, you might see it coming down to 29,450 levels. More or less whatever you were seeing in Nifty, you're seeing in Bank Nifty, but banks are more expensive than the index. Nifty with a PE of 29.65 and Bank Nifty currently has a PE of around 65. So it is almost twice as expensive as the Nifty. So take care, trade the momentum, trade the momentum of the market. Make sure you are protected. Now, like for example, this is a classic risk management in action. I have booked a 50,000 rupees of profit, and out of that, I have taken a risk only of 10,000 rupees on a possible profit of about 50 to 60,000 rupees in case the market goes down and fills the gap. And I'm pretty happy to carry this for a few days. So when you are coming to the market, if you are a portfolio builder, this is not a great time to buy anything. This is a very good time to book your profits, get out. But the coming few months will give you opportunities in the small caps, in the large caps, in the mid caps, and there are stocks that are already becoming attractive. And please note, what you are seeing here in the Nifty reflects only the 50 stocks of the Nifty. That's all. And in that also there are 4 or 5 stocks that mainly take the market up. It doesn't necessarily reflect the full market. So be a little cautious, work with proper stop losses. Make sure you don't bite more than what you can chew and digest, and don't fall into the leverage trap. Your broker will tell you, don't worry, you trade whatever you want, I will give you the leverage. Don't go into that. Tate pair pasariye, jati lambi soy. So looks like a market is likely to finish around this level. So let's check out how the market behaved today. So this was intraday chart of the market, and this is a level worth. Keep an eye on this level. Anything going beyond this level will be sold. It was 11,828. So any break below this level will take market into a profit booking scenario. Keep an eye on this level. And this was some big sell-off done by somebody. So there is somebody, a big player, who doesn't think that the market will go up and he was very particular about booking his profits today. And let's look at the volumes in this. If I'm checking and going into the Nifty volumes, especially at this level, let's have a look and look at the volumes. When this selling came, this came with very heavy volumes, and there was in between, there were more selling that happened around this level. So there is somebody who is in a mood to sell the market. So take care. We are part of an expensive market. Make sure that you do not take unnecessary risks here. Half a minute more before the market is finishing, and the big names. So what took the market up today? If you see today, it was Yes Bank was down, ITC was down, Grasin was down, Z was down. And the top five winners were Tech Mahindra, TCS, Asian Paints, IOC, and Britannia. These were the top five winners of the market. So, take care, work with caution. This kind of money is possible, uh, provided you are trained properly, you have the required level of skill. If you want to learn how to make this kind of money, please contact my team whose number is given below. And don't forget to subscribe to the channel so that you can get regular videos and updates. Thank you very much.